Just having a quick drink break because I've been doing this all day. Yeah. It's easier if we reposition the camera. See, I'm a little bit more organized this time. There you go. So that's where the window is going. And this is where the window is going to get made. It's an aluminium frame window. The original size was like 1200 by 1800. I've got to cut it down to, don't know the measurement yet, but we're just about to take that. And then we're going to get stuck in. So, delicious. All right. So you, come with me. We're going to go take some measurements. Right, so the window in question has a 25mm fin all the way around. I mean, I'd be happy if I just got the frame in today. I reckon that'd be heaps sick eye. Just to get the frame in would be pretty special. Well, you can see I've already put some flashing damp course, whatever you want to call it, down. So what we've got to work with is, let's just stick you there. I should have written these measurements on the bits of timber because I knew I was going to have to do this later. I could have just stolen whatever the measurements were from the actual bits of timber. So we are, I think it should be like 820, 825. And that's 825 again, which makes it really easy because it just means it's going to be 800. Sorry, I'll be right back. Girls! Macy, Bella, enough. All right, so get a little drawing up. So we got 825, make that left hand, right hand side from the inside, 825 on the other side. I'm surprised it actually worked out like that. What is going on? Have we got no connection? Normally at least someone's popped by now. Well, apparently I've got connection to Wi-Fi too. I'll stream for 10 minutes when everyone rocks up. We'll call it quits. Should be disappointing, but gotta do what you gotta do. I think this is 1770. One of these is. The measurement's coming back to me now. No, I need 1770, bro. 1705. Oh. And hopefully the bottom one's the same because it'll make it much easier. It means there'll be very little squaring up to be done. To get the window nice. I'm just going to double check that because I feel like I actually got that wrong. Yeah. I hate doing this stuff by myself. Hey Sarah, good to see you again. I haven't caught you on a live stream for a while because I haven't been really doing them. When I have, I've been not looking at the bloody chat. What's been going on? How are things in Texas? It's very windy here in work today, so 1705. They're building a window, so hopefully it's turns out all right. But yes, tell me about your side of the world. Enough about Warwick. Most people don't want to listen to me talk about Warwick. 1705, and this one, hopefully. Yeah, what are you saying? Oh! I'm glad I caught this on camera. This is a very rare moment. I've actually made a window frame stud thing square. So 1705. Hot here. Not even April. Yeah. It's we're supposed to be going into, well, we're in autumn now. It's supposed to be cooling down, but that hasn't started at all. So whether it actually cools down or not, That's beyond me. But, you know, depends who you ask. Some might say it's global warming. Some might say, oh, it's just weather patterns. I reckon it's a bit of both. But yeah, no, it's... And when I say hot here, it's not really that hot. Like, I've acclimatized to living down south. It got a lot hotter up north and it still is quite warm up there. So we'll get a full view of the table there. Where does the window... Oh, the window just looks out onto the street. It's nothing spectacular. But we've got a... I'll show you. I'll show you what I've got to do. And this is why it's important that I take really, really good measurements. It's because I've got this thing, right? The glass has been taken out of it, but I've got this thing and I need to take it apart and shorten it. And I need to do it very carefully because if I stuff it up, given that it's a window, it'll be immediately obvious to anyone who looks at it that, oh, that's not level and that's not straight. So I want to make sure I get it right, which is why I'm very, very concerned with the measurements. But I'll show you the view where it just literally looks out into the street. No, I'm not going to replace the glass. I'm going to keep the same glass. But that's your view. So it's like, yeah, you can see the front yard. But there's going to be, I'm going to put like a veggie patch in there because I like growing veggies and that sort of stuff. But what do you drink? Oh, I'm just drinking soft drink. It's not beer. Not really much of a beer drinker, eh? Oh, I mean, I sort of am. It depends what the beer is, but... so, this has a fin all the way around it. It's 25mm in most places, so we'll just round it up to 25mm. And that's what you nail it through, is through the fin. But it's 25mm, so the outside measurement is going to be 50mm less than the opening that we have. So if we just round everything off and give us like 5mm of play either side, that'd be, so this is adjusted measurements, that'd be 800, there we go, 795, we got 217.05, so we're going to take 30mm off, which would make it 1680. And 1680, because that plus 25. Nope, it wouldn't be 1680. I'll make it 1675. 1675. Because that's minus 25 and minus 5mm of play, which will give us 10mm of play all the way around the frame, which is only like that much. But it'll give us plenty of, maybe not. I don't really know. Is there anybody in the chat here who has worked with Windows before? Like, yeah, so the old Windows actually, like, you'll see it in a later video. There's a hole in the wall where this one was, but basically it's like there's the sunroom and there's a living room, which are both inside rooms, and then there was a window that looks through the sunroom. So at some point, someone's like closed it in, I think. Yeah, so it's there's just going to be a wall there, but this one's going to have a security and fire screen on it because I love having the breeze through my house, but I hate having open windows that let bugs in. So, yeah, so minus 25. So why don't we just make it 800 by 800, because there'll probably be like 1 or 2mm difference, I suppose. And that'll be, yeah, 1680. Nice round measurements that have their own lines. So 800, 800, 1680. So if I play my cards right, I shouldn't have to take apart the whole thing. I should just be able to adjust it. So we got to pick one of these to cut, and I think we'll just cut from the ends. So where are we here? Oh, hold on, Harry. What are you doing? So we got 800. Oh, now I've just put myself in another conundrum. Do I mean 800 including the fin, or 800 excluding the fin? Hold on. How have I've just like completely Jedi mind tricked myself. This is my least favorite part about any project, is taking accurate measurements. It's because I can never seem to get them right. That's 1705. That's the window, hole opening itself. No, okay, so, okay, I nearly stuffed myself here. That's the window opening. The fins can go over the outside, so I don't need to adjust the millimeters on it at all. It can be 825, and we can always cut it shorter. This is the beauty of doing this, but 1705 is the top measurement, excluding the fin, because the fin's going on the outside. All right, I may be okay. 1705. Hopefully I get this right. We're about to find out. This is the FAFO phase of DIY. So, you still like drinking Pep? Yeah. No, I still drink it. That is my beer, essentially. It's Pepsi Max. I think it's just a thing with our generation in particular. I don't think we drink all that much anymore, eh? Like, I'm not saying drinkers are a dying breed, but yeah, just the generation I belong to we just don't seem to partake of the beveraginos as much. It's okay if you do, so long as you do it sensibly. Anyway, for their choices of what they drink. Okay. That's what I said. Well, I think maybe we'll disassemble it first. I reckon that'd be a good start. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I'm going to be smart about being stupid. This is why I carry a Sharpie with me, is because this would be the outside, that would be the inside, so that is the right hand side, that is up, that is up. That would be the left hand side, that is up, and that is up. Obviously, yes, those marks are going to get cut off at some point. Now I know that we've got a right top on it as well. You never know what's going to confuse you at certain parts in a project, so it's best to just plan for failure. And then hopefully everything turns out okay. Alright, so I think that's for the internal stuff. Maybe? No? Yes? It's probably because it's got paint on it. I've never taken apart a whole frame from a window before, so this should be an interesting and new experience for everybody involved. These screws are all the same, eh? Hooks it. I'm sure I'll figure out when we put them back in. Yeah, that's a sharp pointy one. Yay. This stuff is dirty too, man. This frame is just filthy. Like this crap caught. It's been up there since the house was originally built, I'm convinced. So, yeah, all the screws are the same. Lovely. That's what I like to see. So, hopefully, see, that's probably, let's see that little bit of metal there is holding that together. This is why it helps to be prepared and to leave all the tools you brought over in the space that you're using them until the project is done. And then you take them back to the shed, because I had these from the previous thing I had to do, which was trim up those termite caps. There we go. No, it's still not cooperating. Oh, is it glued in place? Oh no. Well, that's going to complicate things, isn't it? Glued in place. You bastard. That's alright. If it wasn't difficult and it didn't go to plan, I mean, if it did go to plan, you wouldn't really learn anything, would you? So, difficulty is just a nice way of testing our ability to figure shit out. And as human beings, we're pretty good at figuring shit out. Alright, so I don't see any more screws on the inside. I think maybe if I just put one foot there and just oh, I just got covered in dead bugs and dust that's been sitting there for 30 fucking years. Yes, so it was glued. I was correct. Well, the more you know. I'm just making sure I didn't break anything when I did that, because that would be rather unfortunate if I did. It's okay, everything's good. Alright. Next one. Hopefully this one comes a bit easier, because the other ones should just be able to. There we go. There's one. Theoretically, I'm thinking, dangerous I know, but theoretically this shouldn't actually take me all that long to do this. Ow! Just cut myself. That hurt. Yeah, there's like crap all through the front. Oh, that's a bad cut too. Ugh. Don't tell Hannah I did that. But yeah, so theoretically this shouldn't take me like a terribly long time to do. It should be fairly straightforward. But I know from experience that just because you think it's going to be straightforward, doesn't mean it will be. And in fact, almost everything that I've undertaken with the renos on this house has been the complete opposite. It's been, oh yeah, this will be a quick 5-minute job. And then a 5-minute job turns into a 3-hour job. Like even removing this window, and I had to make a big hole in the wall to do it. So we've got a couple more chats there. In the 43rd. Now, I'm not sure what's going on here, but every now and then on a chat, there'll be like this little, I think it's a Chinese symbol, or it might be like automatic translation. I don't know. But yeah, it's right next to what you said, in the 43rd. But I missed it. I got lost in my own monologue about. And I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh man, I can talk. I can talk and talk and talk. I can talk for hours. Right. So, that cut. Oop. Pick that up before that becomes something I step on in the middle of the night. Put your shoes on. And a free pencil. No. Ah, I missed the bin. What colour pencil is it? Green. Don't want it. Yuck. It's not just any green, it's lime green. Ew. But yeah. So here comes the fun part. I'm going to do that again, but I have nothing I can stand on this time. I can just do that. I don't know what glue that is, but it's sticky icky glue. Alright. Well, who would have thought that all that 3 hours away getting this bloody frame out, and then it takes me all of 5 minutes to pull it apart. Alright, so when we cut these, are there any adjustments we need to make? Yes, there are. There's this one in the middle here. This would probably be what the rubber mallet's for, I'd say. Because the thing I looked up said you got to have a rubber mallet. So before I get too carried away, you go. You're the right hand side. Oh man, look at all that crap that's been in there. Ugh. Rock. Right hand side, so that'd be part of the, yes, that'd be part of the bloody, what's the word? Come on, Harry, you can do it. Window thing. That'll be, okay, so it's just got to butt up to there. So that internal one, you know what? Easier thing to do would be to, can we do that? Can we only cut one side? No, we can't do that. Can't we? Oh man, I feel silly. You have a frame and you cut, no, because all you're going to do is make a triangle or a quadrangle. So that's got to butt up to, oh wow, whoever cut this did a terrible job. Ugh. Why is it on that angle? Oh goodness, that's horrendous. Oh, no, actually I don't know why it's on that angle. I'm not even going to pretend that makes sense. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, so that's got to go like that. And I'm pretty sure, okay, so it has got a slight angle to it. Why is the angle on the outside though? That's what I don't know. I think the windows have actually been installed back to front. Because you'd think if you're going to have an angle sloping away from the window, you want it outside so water doesn't pool on the inside. Yeah, that's a little strange, I'm not going to lie. So if we just cut that straight down, that'll be fine. So the first thing we'll do is we'll trim this one. And where's my Sharpie? There it is. So our measurement we want is 17.05, not including the fin, that's the very end there. 17.05. That's square on, yep. 17.05. I don't have to trim it by much, it's handy. 17.05 is there. And we can cut this nice and straight. Yeah, I was only a little cut, semi-nasty cut on my finger, but it's only going to bleed over everything, unfortunately. Alright, so yeah, well, what chapter have I missed? You don't like the cut? No, I do like colour green. I love the colour green. I'm a huge fan of the colour green. I just don't like green pencils. It's such a weird colour to write in. Like, I know it's colouring pencil, it's a kid's colouring pencil, but ain't it for me. That's for sure. Where's my square? There it is. So I want to try and have these as accurate as possible. And keep that in my pocket. Just said something about, you know, keeping bloody things in your bloody pocket, you know. Bloody. Okay. And that's what we can do. No. Forget that. Stuff that up. Oh well, we've got a nice wide area to start with on the cover anyway, so. Yeah. Because it's not a real workbench, it's a fake one. Everything's gonna rattle and roll and So, beauty of this is we can either affirm ourselves or completely deny ourselves. When this first cut's been done, we can put it in the window, and if it fits, my calculations on my measurements were correct. If it doesn't, we just have to shorten it. It won't be too short. There'll be plenty of length on it. Yeah, now whether this is going to cooperate or not in this jig is the tricky thing. It's been ages since I've actually used mine. What I will do, this is why I kept all my offcuts. A big bucket of offcuts. What I will do is to stop it from rocking and rolling about, chuck a couple of these in there just to sort of wedge it. And like that, I can use my hand. Let's make sure that's lined up. So with that the way it is there, see how it still rolls a little bit, still moves, you can go like that and push with your hand, and that basically clamps it in place. All the timber I've used on these walls I've cut by hand, so I guarantee you my measurements are better than ones I'd normally be doing, because I hate having to recut timber by hand. Now I apologise in advance, this is probably going to get a little bit loud. Yes, and before you say it, I know in bloody window shops they've got an actual aluminium chop saw. This is Harry's budget windows. I don't have access to things like a chop saw. All I've got is my arm, a hacksaw, and a dream. I do have an angle grinder, but I hate cutting aluminium with an angle grinder. It's always painful. And this is why I want to get measurements accurate. Is because can you imagine doing this all day? Like, I know back in the day this is how they used to do stuff, but you don't have to do it that way anymore, bro. Anyway, alright, I like to go hands free on that one now. I do have a couple of little bits of timber I can use as a wedge. I wish it'd stop bleeding everywhere. Gross. No? Okay. Oh no. Man, I was square up with it. I'm going to re-square it. It's bloody sawdust. Pop that in there. And get you. Bloody you. No. Don't want to cooperate. And all I want to do is go hands free with the bloody thing. This is why I need a wedge. A little wedge. Not gonna work, is it? Alright, let me go find another intermediate sized bit of timber. Alright, look, that'll work as a wedge, and so with that, and so with that. Now, I feel sorry for people that go and buy packets from Bunnings. Just keep your offcuts, man, because if you have to make mild adjustments to your measurements, you've got so many packers, it's crazy. Never need to buy packers again if you keep all your offcuts. Ever again. Alright, let's try that one more time. There, and then in between you. There we go. That shouldn't move. It might, but it shouldn't. Oh yeah, by the way, if my hacksaw blade breaks, I'll try that again. If my hacksaw blade breaks, I'm stuffed. I've only got the one hacksaw. I do have some somewhere, I just can't remember where I put them. Which, you know, doesn't do anyone any favours. Here we go, we're already halfway through. Yeah, good luck. Oh, what did I drop? Oh, it's just a bit of aluminium, it's fine. Oop, it's a daisy, broken a wedge. Now I should be able to do it. The whole table's going to move if I do that. Something else just falls. Oh no, this is my water bottle. It's tough. I hate to be that guy, but I think I might use an angle grinder. It'd be so much good. Oh, hold on, I've got a recip saw. I could be doing this so much more quickly. You know what? I am going to use the recip saw, I think. Because that's just going to make my life so much easier. Line up there. This is where wedging is important. Also where earmuffs and safety glasses are important. So I'm going to be nice. If you're watching this and you have your volume turned up, turn it down just for a little bit because I'm about to use a recip saw. Right, turn it down now. Everything wants to move around. I'm not going to let it. Ah, that's done. How many tools did I lose? All of them. Lost all of the tools. Even my speaker fell down. Everything fell down. Alright. So we'll angle this that way so you can see me take it over the window and see if it's going to fit. My fingers are crossed for a quick victory. Right, so this is the inside. Oh, moment of truth. Probably might be a little bit long on that one, I think. I have a feeling this side should be fine. Yeah, 17.5. I have a feeling what happened was, oh shit. It's pretty much close to where we need it to be. But I have a feeling that my hacksaw has drifted as I've been cutting with it. And it's unfortunately drifted to the side of too big. Oh, it's not unfortunate. Yeah, it did. 2 mil. 2 mil. I just saw it just before it retracted. It's 2 mil. 2 mil too big. That's alright, because I've got to get a file to clean up these edges anyway, because I'm going to have to do a bit of extra metal trimming. But it's good. It's good. That's one. One or two done. But for the long ones. And then there's like some little snibbly bits that we've got to do on the inside. But where'd that off cut from the aluminium go? Because I need to keep that. That's my reference for the where did that go? I hit the ground and it bounced somewhere. Anyway, I need it because it's a reference for what I'm doing with this other shit. Anyway. So my cut one's going to go there. Alright. Next. Look for the dirtiest end. So this would be, that's the reverse. So, yeah. So this is facing the inside. I should just remark that somewhere, shouldn't I? Vacuum. Because they're going to get painted over. So it's okay to write on them with a little bit of Sharpie. So that's the bottom. And we are, there's the book of measurements. 1705 is what we're looking for. Let's get that hacksaw out of the road before that becomes a danger to everybody. Yeah. So, this is what happens when your country's housing market goes crazy. Everybody thinks it's a great thing until you realise that you've got to buy a house in that market. And then they start to slowly realise that it's a not so great thing. Actually, low-key kind of sucks. But, you know, it's a great time to invest. Mike, it's a great time to learn how to do shit like this. I wish I learned more. I wish I did a trade. I didn't. Should have, but you live and you learn, so. Anyway, yeah, I'm 99% certain that this is the part that they said you grab a rubber mallet for, was this part here. Because this has got like vents on it. It's got some condensation issues in the window. So obviously I want to preserve that. Oh, I don't think you're supposed to come off that way. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, would you look at that? Isn't that clever? Alright. That's a separate piece that needs to be cut at some point. Not right now. I'm busy. You belong to the bottom. So that's going to be the outside. So let's just somewhere inconspicuous, just write BOTTM. I like to label things because I do forget. Alright, 17. Yes, 1705. 1705. What they ordered. Nobody ordered this. Nobody will be ordering timber. Aluminium cut by me. Hell no. Ah. Now why? Why we got to do it that way? Huh? Let's just balance that there. Nah, because that won't be a straight cut. Wouldn't it be nice though? Wouldn't it be nice if that worked? That's not going to work out doing that. So we're gonna. That's the way to do it. And hold on to your teeth when everything rattles because of the recip saw. But that's not the fin. There you are. Stay there. I always forget how light aluminium is. I'm used to working with steel. Steel's my metal. Love me some steel. Pain in the arse when you get it wrong though. 10.05. Right. Oh, there's the other bit of. Speaking of steel, the other little bit that fell off of it. The danger ones. Just waiting for an opportunity to slice your foot open. Bloody little dangerous bloody things, bloody. Okay, that. Anyway. Oh, you know what show I've been getting into lately? Stargate. I was like, actually kind of like this because it's got the guy from MacGyver in it. I always liked MacGyver. I was a bit of a weird kid. But yeah. Do I still like to cook? Of course. Of course I like to cook. I actually, don't tell Hannah I said this, but I'm the better cook out of both of us. I actually do the majority of the cooking. Not because Hannah can't cook, she can cook, but I just happen to be I don't work with like kids, so I'm not completely exhausted by the end of the day. I mean, sometimes I work with kids, you go do events at school and stuff, but that's about it. What's the extent of a fire's interaction with kids aside from, you know, emergencies, which is not fun for anyone. But yeah, no, I just had it too. You're doing so good. All you gotta do is stay there. All you gotta do. Maybe it needs another wedge. Eat the wedge. Nah, okay, it's not good. This one will. Nope, maybe that one will. This one will. Okay. That completely undid all the hard work. Anyway. You want to wedge in there. Man, that really does not want to sit in there secure at all. It is defying me. Why do you defy me? Maybe that's the trick. You gotta wedge it from the bottom. Nah. I think we're just gonna have to. Okay. Gonna be recip saw again, but cover your ears. It's about to get loud. I think we're just gonna have to go for it. Have to brace it as best we can. And just go for gold. You know what would help if we had a sharper blade? Man, it's really not wanting to stay still. I'm going to protect my hand with a piece of That's why, because if my finger was in there, it's a bloody mess. There's got to be a good way to do this. Well, over with the miter. Push it up against here. Surely. Bro. Yeah. Anyway. So, oh goodness, that is horrendous, Harry. Oh no. I don't think there's any coming back from that. Is that also on an angle? Oh no. Yeah, this one's also on an angle. So I thought, oh shit, I've fucked this one up. No, this one is also fine. But I've done it again. You can see. Yeah, so I need to work on that. But see you later, Sarah. Thanks for popping by. It's good to see you again. I'm just going to see if this one fits in the window. Oh yeah, it fits. Nice. That one actually fits quite well on the window, which is a pleasant surprise. I thought for sure that one was cooked, but that one's good. That one's very good. All right. Next is we've got the small ones. I don't think there's anything fancy I have to do with these, is there? Except they're cut on an angle. I think that's the only, well, good, because I've been cutting all of them on an angle. See if that's consistent with this one too. I think they are cut on an angle. Or maybe the guy is just like me, he just stuffed up when he was cutting them and just went, bugger it, that'll do. So, yeah, so it's the inside slanted to the outside, so we're going to cut it like that. Maintain the angle. So these ones are 8.25, and I think I don't have to cut them a whole lot. I'll take that back. I don't have to cut them a whole lot, he says. That's how much has to come off this top part in my elbow. All right. 8. Yes. Anyway, 8.25, and there is a funky angle on them. We're going to try and emulate that, I guess, but I don't know how much luck we're going to have trying to do that. After all this is done, we'll just reassemble the frame and just pop it in the window. 8.25, right there. That is correct. Yep, 8.25 is the measurement we are looking for. I'm just going to double check this one up against the window because I have a feeling that may not be entirely correct. Double check that is 8.25. Yeah. against the window. I'll be right back. This is the left-hand side. Yeah, well, apparently that's correct. I didn't think I'd need to remove that much material, but oh well. Oh, that's right. This entire time I've had bloody pipe clamps that I could have been using to hold the material while I cut it. Guess who just leveled up their cutting game? This guy. There should be a way to set this up so I don't bend this stuff while I'm cutting it. I reckon if I just... got to keep all the other offcuts for. A big chunky boy. And a little chunky boy. Right. Pop them there. Yeah. And that should allow me to clamp that to the bench. Yes, I'm going to have to go upside down. Haha. Alright, so this will either work wonderfully or I'm about to get smacked in the face by a pipe clamp. I'm hoping it's the latter. No, the former. Yes, that's the one. Why do you like this? Because there's a burr in the blade. Lovely. That's why I was steadying it with my shoulder, see? I knew it was going to happen. Great idea, poor execution, I think. Still. Yeah, I'm running out of daylight quick. Right then, back in here with you. Now you all, every time I use a recipes, or remember why people don't like using them. It's because of the way they are. Nobody's a fan of this. Back to wedging. Wedging yet again. There's the one, there it is. Bring the action. Stop it. Ah! I don't know if you saw what just happened. My jig broke. Guess we can't use that now, can we? Over it. I needed that. I just didn't need it enough for this. You bastard. I'm not even going to pretend to not be annoyed by that. That is frustrating. Really frustrating. Alright, we're going to put a good deal of ow, I don't know why it's kicking like that. Alright, that one's also done. So this is the, what is it here? Shit. I appear to have eliminated, oh look, and we accidentally made the angle too. Yeah, anyway, what side were you? You were the left hand side. That way's up. Okie doke. So, is that for nothing? Let's recycle metal. Left, up. Big lad. Damn near perfect. One more piece to cut, and then we can put the window. Oh no, we can't because we got to still do the little cutout things. That might be time for a little bit of light down here, I think. Oh yeah, that's the only light down here at the moment, by the way. The only one. Okay, so that's the right. A call from suspected spam. We might leave that one, I think. Oh, all right. 8:25. Yes. Oops. $8.25. All right. Check those lines, we're at 8:25. Yes. Lovely. Man, it's the last time I've used a recip saw, hopefully. Oh, that's right. Make my life a little bit easier. Knock this bloody channel out. But before I do that, measure how far off the ends these things are supposed to be. Is that 25 mil from this point, and like 20 mil from the shortest. This side as well. Ow, that's sharp. Yeah. So from that channel, it's 20. 20 from the end of its channel. Yes, yes. 20 from the end of its channel. Okay. So we can take that one out. Try not to. I probably should be wearing gloves doing this, but hopefully this one comes out a bit easier. Nope. Looks like it's going to be stubborn. Oh, comparison. Where I try to do things precisely, but most of the time I end up using a hammer. This rubber mallet I got second hand, by the way. Never bought one in my life. Never really needed one until I started using it, I suppose, but I will forever, until the day I die, be buying second-hand tools in garage sales and just random Facebook Marketplace ads like, oh yeah, I've got a basket of like tools I don't use anymore. I even got a tap reseater, pipe bender, and acetylene torch without the oxygen in the acetylene, of course. What else I got? Got stuff for like beating lead pipes, and copper, all that sort of stuff. Oh, and pipe cutters, my goodness. Oh, second-hand pipe cutters, don't walk past them. So good. And these things are like probably older than me and they work so well. Still sharp. Remember how I said, man, I hope this thing comes out easy? It really isn't. It's really making me work for it. Oh. Which only makes me think when I go to put it back in, it's going to be even more of a pain in the bum. Oh, that's stiff as. That is bloody stiff as. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump scare you with the metal pipe noise, but I can't remember where this one was. That's slightly outside. Right, I'm up. Do love me a fine point Sharpie. Shit, gangster. Got this one need to be trimmed as well, won't it? Yes. Certainly will be. Oh. While we got the hammer out, may as well do all of them. I don't think it's moving. Oh no. Anyway. Oh no, it is. It's just very slowly. It's going to be even slower than the last one. So now I see why people don't resize windows. Makes sense. You chat. Hello, Stefan Miller. See what I'm doing, Stefan? Struggling with this thing. That's what I'm doing. That just is not coming out at all. There has to be an easier way to do this. There's got to be an easier way to do it. But for now, I don't know what that easy way is, so. We're making progress, just very slowly. It's the horrendous part is I have to hammer all these back into place afterwards. What if I did this? Maybe this is the easier way. Instead of smacking the little one, I'll do it there. Let's do it somewhere else because it's going to move the whole table. Just smacking the little one, smack the big woofer. Nope. Let's do stuffing the end of it up. Shit! Ah! It's alright, it's aluminium, you can hammer it back into place, right? Oh, sorry this turned into a boring live stream of watching me hammer some aluminium. It was supposed to be me victoriously assembling my windows. Because honestly, it's nearly 6 and I thought it would be done by now. This is taking so long. I need to transfer a little bit nicer force onto it. Oh, hold on. Wait a sec. There is an easy way to do it. Might take a bit of finagling. But what if I did this? That. Yeah, that could work. So I'm going to capture. That's going to be there. That's going to be there. Nah. Yeah, if there's some sort of press that I could use, that'd be ideal, but unfortunately there is not. So it's just more hammering. Anyway, given that I've been streaming for over an hour, it's probably time to take off. So if you stuck around for a bit, thank you. If you're a new viewer, thank you. If you weren't bored in the least by watching me hammer a bit of aluminium, thank you. I'll of course send pictures once the window is done. This is literally like the only big obstacle remaining is this and to cut that piece. And then it's done. I'll put it all back together. So until next time, I shall see you around. Have a good evening and have a wonderful weekend. All right, adios. There's the button. Silly.